Greetings from wherever you're watching from. This is my second time experiencing pain, chest pain in this year. Maybe this is it. I'm experiencing chest pain twice in this year, and maybe this is it. I'm responding to the comment. I don't know what you meant by saying this is it. Maybe this is it. If it's spiritual awakening or twin flame. Don't forget to like and subscribe and leave the comment as well. I'll try my level best to respond to comments. So if you have a question or there's something that you want to share, you can drop in comments. I'll get it and to make a video about it. If it's spiritual awakening, you get the signs, and it won't just be the pain. You start experiencing weird things. Mostly it happens that you've been questioning a lot of things. This is how awakening starts. You question things, the way they are done, things to do with spiritual. And because of questioning, you start experiencing downloads, having information about the same thing that you've been questioning. And in my case, it started with pain. It started with illusions, seeing a lot of things in different ways. Maybe this is it. If it's twin flame thing, you must have met someone, and if you truly are in twin flame journey, it has to be that when you met that person, it felt so real, and is a person that you've known from the time that you can't even explain. It feels so real. It feels like deja vu. You know this person, but you've never seen this person before in reality. You identify them not of any physical feature, not the way they look. If there's any case where someone came to know a twin flame by physical appearance, well, I'm not saying it can't happen. It can, and experiences differs. But in my case, I heard the voice before I even met her. It was on phone call. Then when I met this person, it felt so real that I know this person, but I can't remember meeting this person. That was my first time meeting this person. And everything happened that time stood. I felt the past and the present and the future at the same time. Everything was so weird. I started asking my divine masculine, what's going on? Have we met before? I thought maybe my divine masculine can remember something. Maybe I've just forgotten. And my divine masculine was also asking me if I know something. I remember my divine masculine asking me, what's going on here? And I was like, you tell me something. That's what happened. And such kind of thing. Then after meeting this person, things start becoming real, because you meet someone who understands you, and the dreams now start reconnecting. Those dreams that you've had before start coming back sometimes. Like in my case, I started having those dreams now. This time around, the dreams were coming with interpretations, and then my ability of knowing increased. I could just see something and I have the downloads, I have more information, and that now started scaring me. And what surprised me was every time I tried to share my twin could give me the attention on the same topic and then talk about it never judged me or criticized me about that. But whenever I try to share with other people, they looked at me as someone who's weird. So I remember me telling my twin, like, we are the witch. And that's the day I came to know the meaning of the word witch. I thought, because in Africa, a witch, it's someone who's practicing evil thing. Yeah, a witchcraft. So the picture that in Africa we have about a witch, we think is someone who is evil. But that time I came to learn something else, that a witch actually is someone who is aware, who communicates, who knows things in a mysterious way. They can see something coming. They can predict. They have this ability, the psychic. And then telling my twin, and my twin was like, "Yeah, me too. I feel so weird and stuff." So those are the signs that you are on the same path. You begin to experience the change, the transformation. It doesn't just happen physically, it is going to happen even mentally. Yeah, and you experience these weird things. And what causes it mostly is the resistance of the change, because the way you've known things from the past and the way you begin to look at them, it will scare you. You feel like you are going insane because you've believed for all these years that these things are like this. For example, things to do with religious, you know them, you've believed them, you've accepted them, but all of a sudden you have a different understanding, a different perception, and that again affects, because you start fighting within yourself. You stand in between change and unchanged. You can't just, yeah. And then sometimes since we've been programmed about dark entities, you think maybe there's a dark things trying to whisper things to you to divest you from the truth. So you start resisting and questioning. And this time around, when you try to share with friends, maybe from work or family members and friends, they look at you as someone who's going insane. This is where it becomes so hard, and you go through those processes. In my case, it started from the lower chakras, the root chakra, and coming up until one time I started experiencing the pain from the heart. Like you said, this is the second time you're experiencing the chest pain. So what causes the chest pain? What causes the chest pain? First of all, I would advise you to go through, you go to the hospital, see the doctor on that one. If what I'm going to say is not familiar with what you're experiencing or what I've said, then you can see the doctor. What makes the chest pain or maybe the heart to block? It's there are times like you went through disappointment, or maybe you've gone through disappointment several times, and then you chose to say, I think I'll just stay the way I am. I'm not going to be in a relationship. You despise love. Now, love comes from the heart. That means you are not allowing the heart to feel love, so it's going to block it. Remember, the way things operate is like this. When you don't feel safe about it, we are programmed that whatever that does not make you feel safe is going to be blocked until you feel safe. So a lot of people have come to despise romance relationships, and they are just playing games now. They have changed things from the heart into the mind. The relationships has become the mind thing. So your heart chakra is going to block. Now, when you start thinking or realizing, say, I should be in a relationship, that's when again it starts to open. So if you remember very well, maybe you've gone through such things, and again the arch when the arch is blocked, your decisions and your actions are not good. That's why there's a lot of cases concerning the narcissist because of the blockage of art energy, because the art is kind, is love, is peace. So this is the second time you are experiencing that in this year. Could it be it? Look, you have to revise your life. You have to remember, have you been like that? Are you going through awakening? Are you and stuff? I hope I've tried to answer that question, and if you are not satisfied, you can still drop. I'm not going to get tired responding to you, because saving is one of them. And let's say there's part 1. Let me make part 2 and explain again another thing, why, if you are on twin flame journey, and why this could happen for the second time. So I'm putting that in part 2. Thank you very much for watching this video up to this far. I really appreciate. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Leave the comment. Yeah.